Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner, the beautiful Cali Sun, and the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. And once again, we back, man. We still in celebration mode. And the reason being is, recently we went over 1,000 subscribers. It's all due to good people out there like you who've been hitting that subscribe button, watching the videos, joining the journey, being with me and growing with the girls, man, and going on this psychological journey of growth and learning. I really appreciate you, man. Had a lot of good shows and people helped me out along the way. Had the RPM and his show help me out. I had MGTOW help me out, and I had Cecil Says and the Jack Show help me out. I also had a few good people that gave me shots out on their videos. I haven't got a chance to even hear them yet, but everybody that did that, I appreciate you. Because like I said, man, it's the first gigantic milestone, and there's many more to come. And as you can see, man, Callie back with me because it's just something special about this woman. I can't celebrate 1,000 without her around every time because she's the one that I built the initial bond up with. So last time it was me, her, and Tsunade. This time it's me, her, and the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. And the subject we want to talk about today, man, you guessed it, the title of this show, On Sale, the Incels. And a lot of you out there might be like me, like, what's an incel? Man, I promise you, I've been in the dark about that for the longest. It's just like, I was just hearing this term thrown around. And honestly, I didn't even know what MGTOW was until I went on MGTOW's show and found out what it actually meant. But this incel thing, I kept hearing people discuss it, but nobody ever said exactly what it was. But recently, man, I got a comment from a viewer, and he was just like, yeah, man, I decided to get in this dog game and be dog exclusive because, I'm an incel, and women don't like me, and I'm convinced I can't get the modern woman. And man, it just threw me for a loop for a second because I'm like, incel, what is he talking about? And I said, man, I'm tired of hearing about this. And so I knew it had something to do with getting the women thing, but I looked it up, and here's the definition for everybody that doesn't understand what an incel is. Now, this is just a dictionary definition. If you're identifying as an incel, you might think it's a slightly different definition. But it says, basically, it's a person who regards themselves as involuntarily celibate and typically expresses resentment toward those who are sexually active. It also goes on to say that they blame women for their sexual inactivity. It says that they're actually mad at men who have sex with women. So I don't claim myself to be an incel. I've never been in a chat room with them. So if I get any of this wrong, people out there that identify, it's out of my ignorance. I really don't know. But I will give you this advice, man. If you're calling yourself an incel, that's your first mistake. If you want a human companion, if you want to be with a human woman romantically, because you're already calling defeat over your life, man, in that area. You're already saying what you can't do. Now, you may have had some times where you were unsuccessful trying to get a number or trying to talk to a woman or trying to build a relationship with her. But when you go to speaking that over your life, that's when you make a very big mistake. And it's one that we've all made. And it's one that I've really been hardcore correcting recently within my life. Not about women, just about everything. Speaking negatively. You know why? Because the tongue is the rudder for our life, man. It's the rudder for our life, and our words are more powerful than you think. Whether or not you think that your words can control what actually happens in the universe, your words can get down to your own spirit and convince you of what you can't do or what you can do. And I promise you, man, even recently, I'm discovering the power of your words, man, and they are very strong, very strong. So if you're calling yourself an incel, telling yourself that you can't get women based on your past experiences, well, you know what? You're setting yourself up. You're basically prophesizing your future, saying what your life is going to be, setting yourself up to never achieve that, to never be with a woman. And this guy, we were talking, man, and he went on to say that, man, he was a virgin up until 30 years old. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm a very big proponent of this dog game. A very big proponent because of what I've went through with human women. All the ups and downs. And I've come out to say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of that particular hassle, and this is a lot more stress-free life. But the difference is I've had those experiences to lean on, to know exactly why I'm happy with these dogs. And I'm not a misery loves company guy. I'm not asking you or promoting the dog life because misery loves company. I'm promoting the dog life because of the happiness I feel, the happiness that it brings. I'm not trying to draw you in just to bash women and say, hey, look, come get a dog because they all stink. You can find a human companion. If that's something you want to toil and find, you can find it. I'm just saying, man, it's a hard, and very stressful thing to do, and it comes with a whole lot of things that can stress you out. But you can find it if that's what your dream is to do. And as far as these people who are identifying as incels, let me tell you, man, you may have had some times where you're unsuccessful, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game. You know, this guy was saying about how short he was and about how women don't think he's attractive. It's really not about all of that. What you need to do, man, is just focus on being the best you can be. Keep yourself clean. Don't walk around here being stanky and nasty. You know, keep yourself as clean as you can. Dress yourself in your style, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. You know, and you know what? Go out there and continue to pump confidence into yourself. Talk good about yourself. Like you talk good about others. Talk good about yourself. Cut the negative talk out. Stop talking about how you can't get a woman and or what you can't do. Start saying about how, guess what? I look good. A woman will be a fool not to like me. That stuff will start taking root into your spirit. Me and my brother, man, we used to have this rule called the 50-3 rule. Dude, if you go out on a night on the town, if you talk to 50 women, you'll be lucky to get 3 numbers. I'm going to tell you why. Even if you are considered handsome, it's just hard to get numbers from women, man. It's hard because you got to build up a certain level of confidence by getting rejected. You know, you got to talk to so many women that you feel bad from getting rejected, to that feeling bad from getting rejected turn into a holy resolve of, you know what? You rejected me? You done lost your mind because I'm J. Dog King Hefner. And if you, for all the people out there, fill in the blank. Because I'm John. Because I'm Bill. Because I'm whoever. You know, you fill in the blank. But you know what? You got to have a holy resolve of confidence about yourself. And man, you know, you're going to have plenty of 50-3 nights. And those 3 numbers, 2 of them going to be bad. That's just how the game is. But I'm going to tell you why you need to go through this fire. The reason you need to go through this fire is because, man, it's worth it to experience being with a woman at least once. You have to experience it, man, to know why you can settle for this dog life. I'm going to tell you something, man. As much as I love my dogs, it's nothing like making love to a human woman now. You know, to have somebody willingly give themselves to you. I even said this at the beginning of my dog journey. It is something to be said for reciprocation, for somebody giving back to you, you know, kissing you back and holding you. I'm going to tell you, if you've never experienced that, I'm going to tell you, it's worth walking through the fire. It's worth going out there some nights, going 100-3. I've done it before, man. You know, many women have told me that I'm not an ugly guy to them, that I'm attractive to them. I've had a lot of success. I've made love to a lot of women in my life. And I've made a love to a lot of women to know It's worth the journey to at least experience it, man. You have to. Then you can always come over here and be doll exclusive after you've had a few of those experiences. But I'm telling you, right now, if you call yourself an incel, stop it. If you want to make love to a woman. You know, because the biggest problem with the women is finding a lasting romance. That's the biggest problem. You know, this world has so many distractions. The dating game has been broken, and it's not just by women. You know, the whole construct of it. You know, what we as men teach our women not to settle for. A lot of the times, we even teach our women nothing about love. We teaching them about what not to settle for as far as what a man's status have, where he works at. And so a lot of the things we are responsible for as men. Because you know why? We don't want our daughters to settle for less. We don't want them to settle for less. And a lot of times we thinking about jobs and statuses. So, you know, a lot of women, they looking at us, jobs and statuses. I'm not giving them a complete, letting them completely off the hook. But, you know, we do have our part in it. We do have our part in it. But let me tell you something. A lot of times women ain't even looking at how you looking, but they ain't looking at your appearance because of what I just said. Man, I've seen some of the so-called guys that you might think the most unattractive in the world have the most fine and beautiful women ever, and they ain't even rich. It's all about what they're saying, all about what they're presenting, all about their confidence. And let me tell you, man, after you've been rejected enough, you'll build up a certain type of confidence that you need. Now, when you say you're being rejected, how often are you being rejected? Are you being rejected 2 times when you go out? Well, that's not enough. Are you being rejected 5 times a week? That's not enough. And I would tell you, man, I would avoid all the online stuff if I've never been with a woman. The same guy said he had tried to talk to women out in public. Well, you know what? They can smell when a man's not confident. They can smell when a man's not confident. And that's why you have to keep beating that pavement until you get confident. He said, man, a girl was calling him weird. Well, you know what? When a girl call you weird, own it. Tell her you damn right I'm weird because I'm unique. And either you're going to like it or either you can go. And then she going to look at you crazy, going to be like, wow, man, I called him weird, but he owning it. Guess what? Her vagina going to get wet, you say that. Because turn your weirdness into your asset. Be confident with it. You damn right I'm weird because I ain't like every damn body else. You know, like I say, I'm happy with the dog life. But you know what? I wouldn't be as happy if I didn't know the things I know about a woman. I'm going to tell you, man, it's something to be said for making love to a human woman, making them making them calm, man, making them come to a climax. It's something to be said for that, man, going on that adventure. Like you say, smelling their smells, having them feel and hold you back. All of that stuff is an experience that I think every man needs to experience. And you can own a dog while you're still chasing these human women. Believe me, because just owning a dog can increase your confidence. But I'm telling you, before you just come to the side that I'm on, this the side I'm literally on to where I'm cool with my women. I haven't even tried to get a number since I had my girls. But I ain't gonna lie, I've seen a few women, they could wrestle me down and give me some. But like I told you, I'm not really interested in a relationship. And I'm not interested in anything that's long lasting. But yeah, just for me knowing how sex with a human woman is, yeah, I can see myself having sex or something again. But I don't need to seek it out. I really don't, because I'm happy. I had so many of the experiences, man. I'm content with my girls right now. But I'm content because I had those experiences. And I just want you guys to experience both sides before you settle on one. Know what you don't, know what you're missing or not missing. I'm not missing it, but I'm glad I know what I'm not missing. And so, man, remember, your tongue is the rudder for your ship. Speak positive over your life, man, at all times. Remember the 50-3 ratio. You have to talk to a lot of women to get the job done. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything. You need to know how a real vagina feels. I stand by that. I mean, a human vagina, not a real vagina. And here's the deal, man. I always say it's a long shot for love out there. But it is a shot. You never know. That one girl that you finally break down, the one girl that finally decide to give you a chance, it may be the one, man, that actually is the love of your life. You might actually end up with a human woman. And you don't want to completely X that out without achieving the goal of getting that woman yet. And here's another thing, man. The guy was telling me, he was like, the girl I was trying to talk to, she was the girl of my dreams. Sometimes, man, we got to stop looking for the girl of our dreams, especially when you just starting out trying to break through. Look, man, you better look at her damn body part. You might love the whole package, but hey, does she got a big toe that you like? Look, hey, does she got a hand that you like? Hey, does she got a smile that you like? You better pick one thing and settle for the rest, because you know what? Chances are, we looking at a mirror, which is our eyes. People looking back at us. Hey, we may not be the man of their dreams. So sometimes you got to start low. Man, start low. Lower your expectations, man, for what you're looking for in a woman, man. And once you start dating and getting a couple of women, man, you'll be amazed at how far your confidence take out. And women can smell that confidence. It's another thing about pheromones, bro. If you ain't never made love to a woman, it's this thing called pheromones. It's like an underlying natural perfume that men and women have. And the more that you have sex, or the more you're romantically involved, the more your pheromones are active. That's why guys who are successful with women get more of them than guys who are not, because they got pheromones just jumping off their bodies. You know what, man? You got to rustle up your pheromones. You got to get out here and talk to these women, man. And I promise you, eventually you probably get run crazy like me, but you need to go through the fire, experience it, so you'll know what you're settling for when you just want to be with the dogs exclusively. I'm just going to make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. I already know this video long, but I don't give a damn. I'm trying to help you. So, once again, don't speak negative of your life. Speak positive. That way you can get the positive results that you're looking for. Also, look, you don't want to curse your future, man, with your words. You don't want to curse your future. You can bless your future or curse your future. Hey, wake up every morning, like I say, talking good about yourself. Saying, hey, look, I look good. I feel good. Women are attracted to me. You'll be amazed at how much that works. Other than that, man, I think we covered it all. I just want you guys to basically know, man, you can achieve it. But you know what? As hard as you think you might have worked, you're going to have to work even that much harder. Build your confidence up. Don't let a woman define how you feel about yourself. If she tell you you weird, you embrace your weirdness. You say, you damn right I'm weird, and you'll be lucky to have me. But other than that, man, hope this video helped you guys. Like I say, unsell the incels. Unsell your mind. And you know what? Don't fight me back and say, hey, Jay, no, I can't get no woman. No. Tell me, Jay, you right. I can get a woman. You right, I can get a woman. I got to put my mind to it. I'm going to stop telling myself, putting myself in a group saying what I can't do. Yeah, you can. You get that woman, and before she run you crazy completely, you can come back to this side exclusively. But you got to, like my video said, sin of a woman, you got to understand what I mean by the sin of a woman. You got to understand what I mean. You got to go through that experience, my friends. So, with all that said, hope you guys have a great night, great weekend. We'll be checking back in with you soon. Once again, thanks for 1,000. Thanks to everybody who helped me. Thanks to everybody who contributed. We are out. J. Dog King Hefner, Cali Son, and Saima Renee Uzumaki.